So I just got a brand new snare drum from Sweetwater. They sent it over. It's a Sonor Kompressor Series 6.5 by 14 inch snare drum. I'm really excited to check it out. On this channel, I've been doing a lot of electronic drum set reviews, and to be honest, I'm a little bit tired of doing that. So it's cool we can get back to acoustic drums. So let's dive right into the unboxing. I'm really excited for this. I've never actually had the chance to even check out or play any Sonor drums. And from what everybody says, they are awesome. Wow, look at this. Snare drum, brand new in the box. I'm so used to just going to the store and picking up a used snare drum because prices are pretty ridiculous these days for a lot of things. And fortunately, this drum isn't the most expensive snare drum, but it's also not super cheap. It's right there in the middle. And sometimes even buying new snare drums, they are already out of the box. If you're going to a store to buy it, you're gonna buy it off of the wall or somewhere where they have it on display. So when we buy it online, this is the type of thing that we're gonna get. The Kompressor Series snare drum consists of a carefully curated selection of exciting snares engineered in Germany. The sensitive response, powerful and characteristic Sonor sound, Sonor, I don't know how to pronounce it, and unique versatility allows use in a wide variety of musical styles, empowering the musical journey of every drummer. Each snare is built according to the legendary Sonor optimum shell measurement. The slightly reduced shell diameter allows the drum head to vibrate more freely. So from what I'm taking from that, the size of the shell itself is just slightly smaller, so the drum head is gonna seat on there a little bit better. Damn, how many boxes we got? I don't mind this though, because every electronic drum set in the world comes with 9 billion boxes, so this is gonna be a nice change of pace. So first we get this cool looking Sonor drum key. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Wow, this drum is heavy, and it is all brass, so that is pretty cool. I love heavy instruments, like they just feel like they have some good weight to them. First of all, I love the lug design. The sort of connected design is really cool to me. I've always loved snare drums and drums in general that have these tube lugs, and I think they nailed it with the design. It looks really cool. The shell has kind of a gray finish to it. It's somewhat shiny, somewhat not. It's a little bit opaque, but you can still see yourself if you look at it like a mirror reflection. Now, the throw off, I would say, is kind of average quality. It doesn't seem like anything that will blow you away. It's not gonna be like any of the DW throw offs that have that magnetic feature, but it still gets the job done. I think it looks nice. And the side that holds the snares here looks to be pretty good quality. It's got the logo here. It does have a few little scuff marks on it that must have happened in transport or something during manufacturing. And it ships with basic snare wires. Now, I've seen a lot of drummers who use a lot more snare wires. They'll use those big thick ones. You could totally upgrade to that. And the drum heads that come on here, they are Remo heads. They are called white medium. So maybe close to like an Ambassador. As far as the drum goes, my first initial impressions are solid, and I'm excited to get it mic'd on the kit. And for this demo, we're just gonna be playing the drum stock out of the box. We'll try different tunings on these heads. These are Remo heads, so they should perform really well. On a lot of drum sets these days, the stock drum heads are made in collaboration with the big drum head makers, so I don't see a reason to swap out a perfectly good head on here. Unless, of course, you're going for a different type of sound. Let's get over to the kit and get it mic'd up. For mics on the kit, we have a Beta 52 on the kick drum, SM57 on the snare top, no snare bottom. We've got Soyuz FET013s for overheads, and we got E604s on the toms. And just for fun, why don't we go even tighter? Really get that St. Anger type feel, you know. However the part goes. It's a really versatile drum. I was able to go from very slappy and low tuned, kind of like a fat, you know, Nashville kind of snare drum sound, all the way up to something like you can play with nu metal where it's really cranked up and tight. So overall, definitely can recommend the Kompressor Series snare drum. Now, will this drum replace my other snare drums that I like? Probably. I mean, not replace necessarily, but every drum has its place, and I can keep this drum at a different tuning, swap out to a different drum for something else. And I think that's the case for most drummers, really. But at the end of the day, a drum is a drum, and a drum sounds like a drum. That's kind of a ubiquitous quote, at least from within the drum community. It's like we talk about gear all the time, and how good is one piece of gear over another? You know, is this snare drum better than another snare drum? At the end of the day, these are drums. They all sound like drums. It's really the player, the drum heads, the microphones, the room that you're playing in. There's so many variables that contribute to how a drum set will sound. You know, for example, right now we're in a concrete basement. There's not a lot of soundproofing or acoustic treatment going on here. So hopefully I can convey what this drum will sound like. So I hope this review has helped you. And if you want to check out the snare drum over at Sweetwater, check out the links in the description. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all in the next video. And by the way, before you go, be sure to check out this YouTube video right here. See ya.